Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 to bring you another company roaster replay, and it is brought to you by Long 2000. I repeat, it is Long 2000. In any capacity, if you want to send in your own replay, you can do so via my Gmail or my Facebook. Both link on my YouTube. You don't know how to send it, look up on my chip. Well, excuse me, how to send a CH2 replay, and it will be a quick video which will show you exactly how to do it. Let's see, we have a full Chinese team on the one team versus these guys, which include Cam, Brother, Tank, and Long, decent ranks, versus General, okay, hold on, I'm viewing this guy's profile. Why can't I see his profile? There we go. Is that a fucking German commander? I'm sorry. Is that... Actually, I have no idea who that is. Nanjing. There we go. We'll just say Nanjing. Just his place. Cause, oh, yeah. Because there's already a guy named... we'll just call him Major, because they'll look like a Major. So he's Major, Hideki, General, and Kramer. Weird name set, but okay. So we have 2 Soviets, an American, and 1 British versus 3 Wehrmacht and 1 OKW. So very OKW tend to be a little bit more defensive, while Wehrmacht are more aggressive because they have more capable frontline infantry and can't fortify as much, but still can a decent amount with MGs. Anyway, we shall see. So 2 Soviets, American, and a British. Soviets can't exactly keep it. They can do great attacks, but they're not the great on defensive. Americans do a little better, but more hit and run-esque. And yeah, the British are the most defensive fortified allied unit. Let's see here. Hideki went Soviet Reserve Army, so expect a lot of infantry with very powerful weapons, partisan troops to come out of nowhere to panzer strike you, and artillery. Wonderful. Kramer went a very OP doctrine, a tactical support regiment. Artillery cover is the reason for that. Forward observation post is still pretty good. You can call in all sorts of airstrikes, stuff like that from a building, as long as it stays alive. And yeah, command vehicle, which is great. In any case, let's double check, see how the game is going. So over here, we have a tank pushing up and trying to grab the fuel, the star, and this left side, which actually, whoever usually comes from this area would typically rush for this building. And this building is actually a great position for MGs and other positions to overwatch at this point and pretty much stop the enemy from moving up. So very nice. Not too surprising on this, although we can see here that looks like they're trying to push up and take this point. If the Allies manage to take this point, that cuts off the fuel and actually will stop them from getting all these resources. Well, okay, just the fuel in this case, but still, those resources. And that could be a huge issue, especially if the... Wow, okay, never mind. I was going to say if they take the right, but no. The Allies also take the right. Alrighty then. Very interesting. Brother went breakthrough, so heavy armor and get some good support infantry. Lightning war. Jesus Christ, my cat just jumped on my lap and then just jumped away by throwing a toy as well. Oh, my cat's awesome. Lightning war doctrine. Stuka close air support's great for tearing apart medium armor, which pretty much consists of all the armor that the Allies have at their disposal. Except unless he gets doesn't even have the Pershing, never mind. And wow, okay, we have a lot of MG, stuff like that, holding the right. Looks like the Allies are trying to push heavy mid. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe mid. No, what they're doing, I like this. So they're going for this point to stop the cut them off from the fuel, and then they're coming in from behind. What he should have done is he should have waited for the flame attachment. If he can get the flame attached to the universal carrier, it's over. It's done. The MG is screwed. It will be burned very quickly. If you've ever seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, it's essentially just the day of the comet time. It's amazing. Everything is just burning and dying. It's wonderful. But because it doesn't have the upgrade, it's pretty much useless for fighting the MG, and essentially just is a distraction right now. Until, well, this thing gets healed up, they get the flamethrower unit with the flamethrower get close, and bing bada boom. Now, he activated armor piercing rounds. That's a good last-ditch effort. We know he wasn't going to live. Looks like they were able to use the sniper to pretty much own him. And yeah, the Allies kind of refocused in a nice choke point and cut off to kill, unfortunately, Tank's forces. which pretty much renders him down to, yeah, not so much. Anyway, so it looks like they're going to try to push again and keep pushing toward the enemy base. Right now, I would say that these guys, while going defensive, and I do like that component, again, I don't mind them doing that, I feel as if this is kind of overkill. They should really be kind of focusing more units on the left-hand side. I know you're sending your Kubel and stuff, but this Kubel running through the enemy is probably not going to help. I swear if this Kubel kills this, it would be hilarious. But with this sniper right here, firing at the Kubel with armor-piercing rounds, yeah, there we go. Boom, bada, bing. This sniper is awesome and will destroy enemy armor. It's great. I love it. It is pretty powerful. And, yeah, pretty much, this, if you don't know, this sniper is modeled after Captain Price. And, his actual effect, his shot, him blowing apart people, is actually from Call of Duty 4. Definitely, confirmed. No, but I just, again, that game actually made me very... Anytime I see a British sniper, I remember of all Gleed Up. That is a fantastic level. The next level when you actually fire after the sniper shoots the round in Call of Duty, then it becomes a really bad, like, kind of just run and gun level, which is kind of difficult because you're carrying this poor son of a bitch. But it's still an entertaining mission nonetheless. And if it's the worst mission in that game, it's by far not too bad. Anyway, so yeah, what they're trying to do right now is double team Long and Tank's forces, kind of force them back and do as much damage as possible, like through this. And if you're wondering why they would do that, if you can essentially cripple 2 players, it doesn't matter how well the other 2 players are doing, you've crippled 2 players. It's hard for them to come back and build up an army. It takes time and effort. But if you can have your army just fine and keep stuff alive and doing just fine, then it becomes a lot harder for those other 2 guys when they come over to really fight off 4 really powerful guys. What I would do if I was them is kind of turn and flank and kind of try to hit them in mid. But it seems like that's not only is that not working, but it seems that they're doing so well that they're actually starting to, like, kind of collapse the entire front. So we saw how the far left side on this map by the fuel collapsed, and they kind of, like, swallowed it in. But now they're slowly pressing over right and taking on more and more of that territory with really no... Okay, like, really not much stopping them. There's a couple MGs, but we saw Red have a lot more units, and now they don't. Brother... Oh, guys, I kind of wanted to say brother or something along those lines, but I'm not going to. Oh, wait, I just did. Anyway, so he's trying to lock up this territory. Not a bad idea. That would take a lot of minesweeper stuff. Jesus Christ. Yeah, of course, because we need more barbed wire. That's exactly what we need. Alright, but I guess he's just making it very difficult for the enemy to advance. Whatever, do what you can, but if I was him, I would try to kill this fuel cap, because that's currently helping the Allies, and, well, the Allies kind of need something to push them down right now. But I will say this, I am very, very curious to what the hell this guy's planning. This guy's a... Oh, crap. Well, I figured out what he's doing. General, aka this guy, saving up so much manpower. Why is he doing that? Very simple. So he can literally spam multiple squads of shock troops. Now, of course, people, when I talk about the B4 doctrine, wow, these poor Sturms are going to be annihilated. When I talk about the B4 okay, so it looks like the Axis are trying to counterattack, but it could be going better. If you can kill the, okay, nice job killing the scout car, that's a positive. But, the big issue that I currently see is shock troops are very good close range, and when you have that B4 doctrine, while I love the B4 the counterattack doctrine for the B4, it's also great because of the recon, the KV that can absorb shot after shot, and most importantly, the little special ability which gives them defensive bonuses and increases their speed. Not necessarily their attack power all that much, but I think they nerfed that heavily, but because at one time they did. Oh my god, that sniper is so awesome. But what it literally just massacres. If you've seen a recent live play I did against Sin 7, which I am hoping to do a rematch with them soon. I just have to schedule a date, because those guys are a good group of guys. Highly recommend go check out Sin 7 Productions for other replays if you want. They're a good channel. But in any case, in a match with them, my shock troops annihilated multiple squads of Stern Pioneers. Very effectively. Now, if he wants to just, you know, mass produce shock troops, I mean, good luck. And, oh my god. Now, okay, so here's the thing. Not only is he mass producing engineers too, but he's like, I'm gonna wait and get as many pairs of shock troops as possible and then send them out. So he's waiting to not only ambush the enemy with shock troops, aka these guys, which, by the way, they don't look that bad when I kind of show them like this. They kind of look dopey with that armor and everything, but man, are they powerful. And look at those PPSHs. Oh my god, I love those PPSHs. But he's waiting to get 3, maybe 4 squads to just overwhelm the enemy, and the enemy be like, what the fuck? That's what he's trying to do right now, and I don't blame him. That's when you can kind of just overwhelm the enemy and they have no fucking clue what is going on. I mentioned this in the last replay, but I did that with T-34s. The enemy would just literally spam chat like, what the fuck? How'd you do that? Okay, this guy is... Hideki? Okay, don't, like, bunch up your units like that. That's really, really bad. And one mortar shot could have really killed all your units. Anyway, Nancy can also, General can also get an IS-2. I love this. General or Nancy. But an IS-2 really good for armor. The Yak Tiger can definitely break the IS-2, but still, the fact that it has to verse that, well, the Tiger can go toe-to-toe with it. It's a big, heavy Soviet piece of armor that it doesn't mean the best news for the Germans who have to face it, because it is very powerful, especially versing infantry. But yeah, it looks like what the Allies are trying to do is kind of focus on very close range. Except for these guys. Except for the... Okay, the Soviets are going close range, while the British and the American players are going medium to long range with the Brens and the Bars. Let's see, we have a flank going on with the Stuart and another half-track, but this time with more flamethrowers, because why the fuck not? 3 pairs of shock troops, because that's going to overwhelm the enemy. Not 4, because what? I swear, if he gets a 4th one. Nope, just 3. Alright. But yeah, nice job actually putting the sniper in the middle of the mix so they don't focus fire on that as well. Crit shot. That's when it gets vetted, it can activate crit shot. And crit shot essentially can disable large vehicles. It's amazing to have that when you're versing. Oh, okay, decent Stuka. At least you killed some of the buildings so they can't put MGs in it. But it's great for killing stuff. Oh god, like it just disabling a big King Tiger and just letting Jackson get one more shot in. That's perfect. Or even just disabling its turret so that it can't fire at the Jackson. Jackson can easily get close without being annihilated. So while he's leading with a flamethrower, this guy's charging in with a flamethrower. Oh god, I feel so bad for these infantry. Oh wait, Oswin coming in. Guess what this has over that one? A gun and also armor. And Jesus Christ, there goes all that infantry. Oh, but there goes their half-track. Enough bazooka fire from the American infantry. Mixed in with some bars, and not a good sign. Are they going to steal that? Why would you steal that? It's not immune to small arms fire. It's going to die in, like, one shot. Oh, wow, okay, you are healing it very close to the front line. Flame pushing back that big grenadier blob. Shock troops running in, but literally ran in on the... I love this. They're like, guys, we're going to overwhelm them. We're going to surprise them. He literally ran in at the worst the worst possible unit you could possibly run in. Because look at all these dead bodies. The Ostwind excels amazingly at killing infantry. It destroys infantry. These partisans, low defensive health, okay? Because they're partisans. They're not normal troops. Ostwind will mow them down. Who got this Ostwind? Was it Long? Long? Holy god, fuck yeah. Look at this. It's annihilating the conscripts. It's annihilating all this. How many kills has this thing got already? 14 kills. Alright, not bad. So somehow they stole the half-track. I'll give them credit on that. We have airborne as well, so that gives heavy paratroopers, which are really good. Airborne assault, which is kind of like the Stuka, just equally as annoying and powerful against medium armor. Even... yeah, just annoying. And, oh, close air support. So, Camille could probably call in a lot of, bombing strikes. I would say for them, wow, nice plane crash. They still want to make sure that they get in, or make sure they hold a munitions point. So, as long as they hold this, they should have enough to be fine. That way you can get enough munitions to call in those strikes. Also, man, dude, you have a lot of manpower. I know you have a lot of MGs, but you could be using that. I'm just saying. But if I was them, I would start strategically targeting a lot of like allied bases like this. Wow, you can even put an ambulance next to it. This is like a big like, please shoot me now target. If you can get some, again, these recon passes are really cheap too. Just recon the enemy positions. Find out what they have, and if you can just see like, oh, the enemy base is here. Just wait for it. Hit it with either a close air support or a like AT strafe or just a Stuka bomb. One of the two, and it will annihilate it. That would be great. Wow, a big fucking blob of allied forces just going up Main Street. But luckily with a bunch of flamethrower units, they're like, ha, we're able to push you back. And double Oswin too. Holy mackerel. I've never been so happy to see Oswins hold this area. Or hold this part of town. So many dead infantry units. But again, the Germans are anticipating it. They're preparing for it. And they're like, okay, if the Germans are only gonna go, I'm sorry, the Germans, if the Allies are only gonna go infantry, let's just get and they went heavy infantry. Look at the amount of infantry this guy has, alright? He has enough manpower, he could get armor. He could very easily get armor, but he's like, no, let's get 3 mortars and all that stuff. It's ridiculous. Paratroopers and whatnot. Those are expensive. Those are what, 380? Yeah, those are very expensive. So the fact they're going very heavy tier 1, look at all this. A bunch of, I mean, don't get me wrong, these guys get decommissioned things, but all these guys are going very heavy infantry. And that's right now biting them because they have no armor whatsoever to really do a lot of damage. Now, don't get me wrong, they have AT components. You can see the Piats are doing a hell of a lot of damage versus the Oswins, but the Oswins are also doing quite a bit. Also, nice sniper shot, and as you can see, it disabled the turret. What you need to do. Did it just hit a mine? I think it hit a mine, but I think it hit it, like, right off the tread, so it didn't break. Yeah. Let's see, what is over here? Oswin still annihilating that infantry. Just staying right out of range. Now, they didn't make the Piats better, so they have a small heat-seeking component to it. Nice rifle grenade that pushes back Kramer's blob, and yeah, very effectively holds back that big thing. And unfortunately, he lost a lot of men. He's not getting it anytime soon. Don't worry, I think he's getting a comet, right? Yeah, he's getting a comet, which very good, very powerful piece of armor, and overall can very easily handle most armor units the Germans can throw at it, except for something like a Panther or a Tiger. Let's see, the tank guy, he went, sorry, I was trying to catch my breath. Let's see, he went more of artillery focus, so they have actually a good range for the Germans. They each have their own specialty, whether it be artillery, support, special weapons, etc. That allows them to pretty much combat anything that the Allies have. And the Allies also have a good component, so I really like the doctrine of what each of these guys. There's no repeats, there's no duplicates, they're all separate and uniquely fascinating, I would say. Unfortunately, with the partisan troops here, with the Panzerfest, this poor Panzer IV is not going to stand much of a chance. Actually, I'm very curious. So you went... Okay. Oh, smoke coming in may have just saved the day oh, MGs. Oh, wow. I was going to say the MG may save him if they can... No, you actually reposition the MG. If you can actually... Oh, no. Oh, MG, suppress. Oh, MG, you failed. You just had to suppress one unit. That's all you had to do. One grenade knocks out most of those grenadiers. Let's see, Panzer IV. Looks like the Axis are going a lot more medium armor with the Oswins, Panzers, etc. That could bite them with the Comet, because the Comet can easily handle Panzer IVs. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm curious to see if the Comet will change the tide. Although this is a nice big push. Stuka kind of... Wow, alright, that was a... Who the fuck did that Stuka? Brother, how many... 5 friendlies killed. I was gonna say, you murdered your allies' entire attack force. And so close to doing a lot of damage versus these guys if you just moved up like 30 feet. That sounds like a huge number in CH2, but 30 feet in this game is not too much. Anyway, flame attack, but unfortunately too many Piats. Going to push that thing right back. But the flames are still on the ground, doing a lot of damage versus the infantry on the ground. Where's that comet? Why do you have the comet out in the middle of no man's land? Like it could help. Katusha fire. Holy mackerel! What are we having, a luau over here? I know it's the middle of winter, but Jesus Christ. We have a huge American blob, huge German blob, huge Soviet blob. We have the 3 faction, 3 giant blobs. No, what? I'm so happy this guy went Stuka Strike, because one Stuka bomb, you could actually somehow take out all 3 blobs if you wanted to. Alright, because we have the Terminators here. We have the Piat group there. We have the Bars and Bazooka group there. You have all sorts of stuff. It's kind of crazy, honestly. Oswin's coming in, pushing back a lot of the infantry. Bar and Bazooka team coming up from behind. So if they rifle grenade and do enough bar hits, they can actually knock out a lot of these Oswins if they can actually hit the freaking target. Which I know it's like, but Greyshot's right there. Yeah, but a lot of players, like such, do not use AT rifle grenades against just armor in general. I don't know why. It's really stupid. Anyway, Jackson using the range from the infantry to get some nice pop shots on the Osmonds, which make a hasty retreat. Giant allied push coming in. Holy mackerel. Yeah, unfortunately, shock troops. And the shock troops can get in there and kill some of those 3-star grenadiers, which, by the way, nice job getting 3-star grenadiers tank. But, oh my god, that enemy flame is coming in. And now we have, I think, tactical support? Yeah, tactical support. So that's pretty much going to cripple all German armor and infantry. They're suppressing the infantry or disabling the armor. You can see here just doing a lot of damage and pushing the allies back pretty far. Even disabling that turret on the Tiger. Now, before you say, oh, Greyshot, can it still fire? Yes, but it's slower. So the problem when the ability is called down is not only does it drop smoke for allies, it makes the enemy armor fire a lot slower, so it makes it much more difficult to kill the allied armor, which pretty much makes it a instant retreat option a necessity for any units in the area. Once again, awesome sniper. Kramer, I'm gonna keep praising you for that sniper. Holy mackerel. The fact you managed to keep it alive for this long, I will say. Problem is his health is really low, you need to up that, but overall not too shabby. Not too shabby. Been watching a lot of Lemony Snicket, the series of unfortunate events. It's pretty freaking amazing. Yeah, it's a series of unfortunate events. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, Su-85 and flamethrowers showing that they are not effective at killing an MG. Go figure. Go figure. You know, he could probably pop a partisan unit right behind if you really want. Or you could call it a Katusha on an MG. I mean, to be fair, that engineer squad just walked into it, did a little bit of damage. Not bad, but still, it's like, eh. Anyway, resource-wise, we can see here that the allies still have the... Actually, yeah, they have an advantage. A small one, but they have an advantage. They took over a huge swath of pretty much Axis territory and managed to push them back, knock out a few fuel caps as well. So if they keep doing that, the Axis could be in for a big problem. Now, we can see here that this guy on the right, very defensive, and still has a huge... Well, a decent chunk of his army over there, which is fine, but I feel like he should press up more, take some more points. We can see here, like, this guy, Camriel, he has Panzer IVs. He knows that there's enemy conflict. He's like, fuck it, I need to open up a new lane. Unfortunately, you have a lot of group up infantry, but maybe, just maybe, you can spot it for an airstrike, if they can call it in. Nice Panzer IVs. Again, Panzer IVs, if they get close enough, can do damage on the Su-85s, but the Su-85 definitely has the advantage. Oh my god, nice flank from behind. Look, one Katusha down, Su-85 down from earlier. Another Katusha, come on. Nice hit. And the Allies failed to break that German puncture, which is doing a lot of damage to their inner stuff. Unfortunately, these Jacksons are probably going to murder them. But if I were them, I would try blitzing out of there. Oh, if they take out another fuel point. Yeah, they're like, fuck it. Let's take as much as possible. That's 200 munitions down the drain. This is where a blitz would come in handy. I think you can blitz, right? Yeah, blitz, blitz, blitz. Blitz, motherfucker, blitz, because you can actually dodge the shots. Oh, you just walked into a bunch of comets, yeah. Now, was that worth losing 2 Panzer IVs? Because we can see with his fuel, he doesn't necessarily have enough to get, again, more than this one he's getting. Also, once again, nice plane crash. Oh, super close air support, which actually can cripple and kill a lot of this armor over here. Okay, it won't kill a comet, but it will do damage. Yeah, I would say that was effective. You essentially broke a lot of the supportive functions of the Allies. You killed 2 Katyushas and an Su-85. So, about, let's see, Su-85 is about 130, 140 fuel, I think. Let me do my research here. It is 140, I believe, right? No, 130. So 130, Katyushas are 85, so that's 170. 130, that's 300 compared to the 120. So on a fuel and manpower perspective, yes, they easily did their objective. But we'll see if that was good long term, because right now the Allies, the Axis took a lot of territory, but that doesn't mean they have the armor to hold it. Now, as soon as I say that, like, do they have the armor to hold it? Of course the King Tiger would come into my sight. Of course. And, oh wow, that's exactly what they need. So yes, that's fine he lost his units, because my fear was the fact that because I saw a bunch of Osu and stuff, that the Axis wouldn't have the armor with that guy gone. The other guys don't really have a ton. But we can see here, not only that, we have a Yag Tiger. Oh, and we have the normal Tiger on the left-hand side, which didn't die. I thought it actually did die, but no, it did not. Nice suppression run, stopping them from taking mid. Tiger's gonna be keep being like, hey, what's up? Gonna keep murdering you. For some reason, he didn't retreat his shock troops, which you do as soon as you hear the bing. You hear the like the. You know if Stuka's firing. Get the fuck out of there. Common sense. Big push coming in. We have a bunch of units over here hitting them on this side, and a bunch of units over here. Oh shoot! Plane crash. Almost knocking out those mortars. That would have been amazing. Yeah, Jackson's coming in from the back. Comet's trying to push, but as you can see, a lot of AT and the Tiger tank, of course, hitting the units. But now we have that tactical support thing coming in, which is suppressing, hurting the armor and hurting the infantry. And the P-47s come in now, and holy mackerel, that Tiger got instantly annihilated. That half-track is going to pretty much bite it. Oh, God. And now we have a huge gaping hole in the Axis line. But unlike the Allies, the Axis are like, let's pull the fuck back. But if they can kill the buildings, that will be a huge win for the Allies. We shall see. So the Allies have a lot of comets pushing up. Love this like advance. It looks like they broke down the town with a bunch of armor just breaking. Jackson's coming in. This is really stupid to send Jacksons on the front line. You should really keep them behind the comets, which can take more hits. Yeah, we see that Jackson. Not sure what the fuck he's going after. I guess he's trying to kill the Oswin, but will this Oswin actually kill it? I'm not sure. No, the Tiger will. My apologies. Oh, or the Panzer tracks. Now the comets are like, ooh, let's go after that. But it's like, hey, remember the area in which the P-47s are currently circling, or at least I thought they were? Maybe you should stay within that vicinity and not go outside where there could be more armor, like, I don't know, Panthers. Yeah, the comets now do not, I don't think they're going to kill the Tiger. Oh, unless he can fire, nope, it's dead. Oh, bounce off the side. Ooh, that's, has to be kind of crippling. Pinstrick fire, come on. Fire! Ah, damn it, went through the shrubs. Armor piercing rounds? It won't do enough damage. I wish. Pack gun? No, Panther's giving chase though. But here's the thing, it's like they killed a Tiger, yes. But was that still worth losing 2 comets? Not really. That wasn't as big as a victory as I would like. And they didn't kill, did they kill? No, the Osman's still alive. I think one died. Yeah, one died, but they still have 2. I mean, it's still enough to have another one. And while they did break this, they didn't get... I'm so... Like, they could have the Jacksons back here open fire and knock out this, but they had the Jacksons run forward too? Actually, did he lose his Jacksons? Yeah, he did. Wait, no. No, they lived. Okay. But he could have the Jacksons snipe this. So that way, brother couldn't get armor. And if he would have gotten rid of that, he would have been essentially relegated to pretty much the Ag Panzer, or the Ag Tiger, and while that's a good unit, you need support to keep it alive, and I don't know. A Panther's a little more versatile. It can move a little bit better and get out of situations. So, yeah, kind of. I'm just kind of confused why he didn't go for the Panzer headquarters, because you figure that would have been a major target that would have pretty much crippled and allowed you to push even further in the next assault. Because right now that's still there, and that will pretty much stop your infantry from attacking. Now, as you can see, coming up, we have an IS-2 and shock troops murdering that. So, do I think they're done for? No. They still have a lot more tricks up their sleeve for the Allies. And as you can see with this guy, well, he still has a ton of munitions, which, you know, he could use. Just stating. But yeah, most likely he's going to keep saving up for the artillery cover because it's a very effective ability. Overall population, though, let's see, 50, 50, 60, 40. So about 50 average. 60, 30, 50, 90. Yeah, the Axis definitely have the advantage. Suppression run stopping them from decapping that point. Very smart. Keep that point locked down as long as you can. Wow, 900 fucking munitions, and you haven't called out a single flame? Really? There hasn't been any circumstance for you to call it in. Also, IS-2 by itself being completely surrounded and just made a fool of. Yeah, not again. Why you send it in by itself, I just don't know. I get the Austrians are like, okay, it's helping, and then, oh my god, all this armor. But you're literally going in enemy territory. They're just going in to support their own territory. Anyway, we have a Stu coming in to save the day. And as much as oh boy. Yeah. Grab Panzerfest, you decommission that. Nice thing about these guys, they can, of course, you know, go through wrecks and grab stuff. And I think they also can spot wrecks, too. Isn't that a thing? Yeah. Wind dispatch flares when fired over vehicle wrecks in the target area. That's pretty cool. Nice Tiger and double pack killing that Comet. Jackson's going on the left-hand side, but a lot of AT and armor. It's going to be very difficult for those Jacksons to push through without, I don't know, a bunch of infantry. Well, this guy definitely got pushed back, and his infantry is kind of in more disarray. I'm assuming some type of airstrike or something came in and broke him apart. Too bad I missed it. But, you know, I'm glad that happened. Yeah, right now, the Allies are doing not that great with their they're doing great and very interesting with their infantry engagements, but the Axis are doing great at, like, holding the infantry back. The armor is something that would really tip the scale, but I just don't see it for the Allies. They've just been unable to really mount a successful armored assault. They've kind of been using their armor very weird. The Axis not as bad. I'm not saying it's like, oh, it's easy, because again, the Axis, it is a little bit easier to keep your armor alive when it is more just, well, never mind. I say this as I love being corrected this game. This has been great. I would say until the Jacksons come in and just wreck you. But yeah, they just need to better use their armor, I would probably say. Stuka bomb coming in. I swear, is it here? Wow, you didn't move that? Really? It's like, just move back. It's like, I would immediately at that point. But it's like, no, he's not going to hit the point. Of course he's going to hit the point. He doesn't want you to cap it. The Axis are like, let's bleed the Allies dry. Where the fuck is that plane going to crash? Oh, there it is. Alright. Anyway, okay, T-34 is not a bad idea, but you need fuel, because, oh, wow, yeah, the Allies need to get their fuel back. They are crippled, and, wow, a lot of them just are not exactly in the best position. Wow, lining up your mortars. You're very lucky these two were slightly off track, but still, nice job. Also managed to keep that Oswin alive. I love how this one's fine, but it's always the other Oswin that's just like, it doesn't make it. Pack guns watching over again, giving overwatch to make sure everything's okay, and hanging a lot of that stuff in the back. Very cool. Enjoy it. And I think his doctrine allows him to camouflage. Am I wrong in saying that? The way... why was that guy going blind? Why was it, like, going invisible then? I was like, I've never seen that before, but I was like, alright. Why the fuck is it camouflaging? I know the Soviets have that. That's really cool. That's a cool ability. Like, was it this one? Yeah, here we go. Camouflage. Unless... No, they're packs. I swear to God it went invisible. I'm like, wait, is that Soviet? No. Oh, now you use the flame. I'm so happy for you. And Super Close Air Sports is coming in and wrecking shop on that Sherman. Very nice. As long as they have sight, I believe it has sight, right? Yeah, I'll just keep hitting the armor in the area, so maybe get the Jacksons out of said area before the planes come back. Oh, now you're calling your own one. Oh, Super Close Air Support come in, wrecking that Jackson, although they wrecked the Tiger, and then the packs wreck him. And now Close Air Support coming in, I assume, with tactical support. But calling in P-47s to pretty much wreck all this shit. Oh, no. I think that armor's... you can say goodbye to that armor. Because tac support's coming in, the airstrike's coming in. Oh, no. Can they escape? Where are the P-47s? Oh. Oh, no. There goes that unit. This is the next one. Wait, are they out of range? Why would the P-47s attack if it's out of range? Anyway, the Panther died, so yeah, not gonna be the best thing. Stuka Close... Yeah, Stuka Close Air Support, though, still doing a bit of damage. Helping the Stug Army over here stay a win, which is hilarious, the fact the Stug Army managed to hold them off. Wow, that could have been a bad plane crash, but just a little more over. Okay, nice flame barrage, killing a lot of infantry is gonna die. There's no retreating. He's gonna run right through, and he's gonna burn to death. Yep. I love how he's taking like the long way through the fire too. That's also pretty freaking fantastic. Grab the P-op, Panzerfest, there we go. A little more damage, but already damage engine, so not really going to do all that much. Anyway, so Allies, really nice counter assault. You did a lot of damage versus the Allies did a lot of damage to the Axis, but the Axis also did a lot of damage to the Allies. So while the Allies were able to do like push them back, you can see here that like Major and Tank. I mean, they took a lot of losses. The Axis have more. They just have more. The Allies need to start killing a lot more Axis if they really want to turn this tide. Long, I will say your Ostwind has been a champ. Like, goddamn how many planes are shot down. And probably almost hit, you know, your own teammates. But still, it shot down quite a few. It's been doing one heck of a job killing a lot of the infantry. Camel, your Stugs are doing pretty good at just, like, harassing them in mid. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but brother, good job holding the right. Although, once again, you could be more effective at pushing over here. If majority of your forces over there, I would honestly just send like one unit if you have a Panzerstrike or something, and just like try to attack this, or just to fuck with them. Like, go once again behind you. There's a huge like open area. Instead of trying to risk an attack through mid where they could mine and stuff like that, and there's more like likely going to be enemy combatants. Head on the right, flank around, and come around here again. You can knock out both Katyushas. Like, Cameo doesn't... Okay, he does have a Panzer IV. Actually, he could do a recon pass and find that out. So I'm actually kind of... Cameo, you could be doing a little more, too. I know you're trying to save up for those awesome bomb strikes, but hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause this right now, because this is insane. Okay, I'm pausing this because I want to bring this point. Shock troops are 390 manpower. My hand is currently on my head, by the way, in case you're trying to symbolize what kind of stance. With my eyes closed, I'm currently just shaking it, like, what is going on? That is currently close to, what, 1,950 manpower? Just right there. Shock troops are expensive. this guy's literally going to kill himself by trying to support that many shock troops. And I swear, if he gets them all killed, he won't, like, it's going to be extremely difficult for them to come back. And what's amazing is the fact that not only does this guy keep getting more shock troops, but all they do to counter is Oswinds. That's it. That's all you need. Shock troops, they can't hurt this. Here's a Tiger to help combat the Su-85. Because what are shock troops going to do? One Panzer's wreck? Oh, frightening. They are going to murder all these shock troops, and it's going to cost him so... It will cost him more than the manpower he currently has to reman all these. Okay, I take it back. Probably not. Well, no, it would. Yeah, it would. That was a nice hit from command tank. But yeah, you don't need this to be effective. This is just spam, and it's costing him. It's going to cost him manpower. Yes, it showed the Su-85 are the rear to the Panther. Luckily, Jackson's there to bounce a shot, but whatever. Which is kind of stupid, honestly. Another bounce. Jackson, of course, bouncing, as it's known to do, because it's an advanced tank destroyer. Third bounce. Wow, these guys cannot catch a break. Stuka Close Air Support, though, coming in and say goodbye. Ah, very close to killing it. One more shot. Can we get an Oswin kill with it? Oswin, can you please kill the Su-85? Ah, there we go. Air support comes in, kills it. Now, Long is coming in being like, hey, what's up? And retaking this whole left side. And this left side, very importantly, once it's taken over, very hard to take back. And if he just locks it down, that goes to fuel and also the star. So they can keep draining the allies. Now, P-47s are coming. I love how the Stuka Close Air Support will come in. And then the P-47s. But once again, he has Oswin, so he can shoot him down. Like, so there goes both P-47s. But the Stuka Close Air Support's still alive. Looking for a target. Not going to find one. But they're still alive because there's no AA. So once again, a good thing about the Oswins. Ah, damn it. Nice try with the smoke, but a little late. At least the Oswins live. That's the most important thing. And now, look, Stuka Close Air Support comes in, finds its target, murders, absolutely destroys that Jackson. So, very awesome. Very cool. Very, very cool. So, what do the Allies need to do? Well, they need AA. They need some AA, and also, honestly, a Centaur would be great. A Centaur, out of the three factions, probably the best AA gun they could possibly get. Like, it's mobile, it has heavy armor, it's a very good counter. It's very good at countering infantry, like the Oswind. It's essentially just the Allied version of Oswind. Like, to put it very simply, that's what I think it is. Now, isn't there some other thing going? I'm trying to like look around. I guess not. But that's what I would recommend. Him to get a Centaur to shoot down the aircraft and push back infantry. Another IS-2. Oh boy. With a big blob of shock troops, because that worked before. Yeah, also, stop with the blobs. I don't mind if you have 2 or 3 squads and you separate them, but you know they have stuff to, like, to stop or suppress you. The Oswind or something, like, they can deal with your massive infantry assaults. Start breaking them up a little bit more. Hit multiple angles. Also, again, wow, nice. Once Panzer IV going in from behind, getting a lot of kills. I love how this guy is a little pain. Like, if anything, I would say, Camille, you've been one hell of a good threat. I swear, the shock troops are... Oh, my God. What are you doing? Yeah, because shock troops are really going to help kill this. This is how you know, like, he has one guy with 1 AT, but he tells them all to fire. Because he's macroing, not microing. Oh, I love this Panzer IV. It's like da 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 da. And he almost escapes. Like, seriously, how hard is it to kill the Panzer IV? Like, I would have not been shocked if he would have made all the way back and started killing Katyushas at that rate. Or would have lost that T-34. If he would have lost the T-34, that would have been incredible. Anyway, big assault going on here. Tactical support stopping the armor. As you can see, they all fire slower now. So this armor is hoping that they can move up and kill a lot of enemy armor. And we'll see how this... I love how this ISU is playing Ring Around the Rosie. That's great. Tactical support now hurting that. Comet trying to go in to kill the Tiger. But so far, this Ostwind is probably the bigger unseen threat. Like, it's like, oh yeah, the Tiger. Yeah, the Tiger is the big threat. And it's like, no. No. Pack gun pushing back or trying to without being hit by artillery fire. Yeah, it didn't unfortunately manage to survive because every time it fires, artillery is like, hey, target, as long as that special ability is down. And that, again, that ability is slightly overpowered in my opinion, just how effective it is against everything over the area, but with Double Panther, the allies are going to try to push back. Now, they have a Jackson and a T-34 that can do a little bit of damage. And the Yag... Wow, really? I'm sorry, you're trying to outshoot a Yag. As long as the Yag has sight, it's going to murder you. Like, I hate to break it to you. But attacking directly with the SU-85 against the Yag, not a good strategy at all. Terrible strategy. IS-2 going into the kill. Oh, wow, bounce. But managed to get a kill. Nice. Stealing the pack guns, because why not? Or not stealing, but recrewing them. Nice idea. Panther trying to get a couple shots in, but the Jackson's most likely going to push that damn thing back. Still, while that's going on, we have the Stoogs. Remember, don't forget about the Stoogs and infantry grabbing mid. So the Stoogs can come in for the flank, and if they do this correctly, they can... Wow, they're going to hit that armor from behind. And they are tank destroyers. They're light tank destroyers. But they can still go toe-to-toe, and he actually can activate a special, which can... paralyze armor. So if you can paralyze one of them, that would actually be very effective. Nice job killing the Jackson. Alright. With that tank destroyer gone, you can do a little bit more damage. Now they're focusing on the Stoog. What do you have? You don't really have a lot. Oh wow, no. Stoog! Come on, Stoog! You can do it, Stoog! Come on, Stoog! Oh no, Piat shot. Oh no. Damn it, it's gonna live. P-47s, though, coming in to hit this. Oh, hide behind the building. Oh, no. If it would have hid behind the building, it may have lived, but, aw, damn it. I love how the plane crashed, literally, the Ostwind shoot down. It's like, almost hit the half track and then hit a tree. Just great. Just fantastic. Stuka bomb come in, and... Alright. By the way, I also find hilarious that he has shock troops and they have not gotten a ton of kills. Like, you have shock troops. How come you're not getting a ton of kills with it? You should be getting, like, an incredible amount of kills. Also, just suppress all that, because why the fuck not? And if I was this OKW player and I had, 100 extra munitions, I would burn all of them from this point, because that would get me so many kills. It's not even funny. That special ability is great. Fantastic. Stoog holding with the MG to make sure they hold that, very valuable munitions point, which also brings up the point I will state again. No battles going on this right-hand side. It is clear. If I just show you a picture of this, it would just look like a normal countryside. Now I show you, if I go back over here and show you this countryside, you'd be like, what the fuck happened? You'd be like, who died? No, I'm sorry. How many died? No. Did they suffer? That's probably all questions that would go into your head. There's nothing been going on that right-hand side. No major battles. Nothing. No flanks. I always find that so stunning when I do these replays. Just like, really? You're focusing so much against this hard point going back and forth, and yet you don't try to break up this guy over here? Is it because you're scared, or what? Also, I love this. I love how he has a Pioneer squad. And, yeah, he's just like, close air support, let's come in. Wrong direction, probably the plane would have been better on the opposite direction, but... Because as you can see, he just was easily able to back up. But now, I believe we have, yeah, we have super close air support coming in. Right on all these Katyushas, and then they'll at least get one run in. So are they going to hit the Katyushas is the big question. Are they going to kill T-34? Main engine gone. No, they back up. And they're going to be out of range. Unless one of the Stuka planes just come in and wrecks all of them. Just out of the blue. Which would be incredible. But as long as they stay out of that range, they should be fine. If they wanted to, so they can get some recon, so they can get some... he could probably do a Stuka reconnaissance pass, so they can detect all armor. But as you can see right now, the Axis just have so much. And the Allies, not all that much. And I love how he just keeps suppressing the shock troops. Because again, he just keeps blobbing them. It's so ridiculous. It's like, dude... Send them in smaller packs and it would be so much more effective. But you just keep sending them all forward. I made a comment earlier this replay how this guy would waste so much manpower. He hasn't wasted a lot because the shock troops aren't even in harm's way. When they go to engage the enemy, they get instantly pushed back because of a suppression run and go all the way back to base without suffering nearly any losses. And they do that over and over and over again. So it's the opposite effect. They're so costly, they're using so much manpower, and they're not doing anything. There is slight inconvenience. These conscripts are doing more. Alright, and now the Axis have pretty much locked down, again, all the major points, and it's becoming more and more difficult for the Allies to really push them back. And looks like on the right-hand side, they have Stugs, Panthers, not a lot of infantry. They probably should get an MG or something over here. Bunker might not be a bad idea. You have a lot of manpower. I mean, a bunker, you know, Pioneers, Grandy, or something along those lines. Probably Pioneers. With flamethrowers. Anyway, IS-2 coming in. Wow. Coming in on the wrong time. Nice shot. But still, you have a Stug. Nice bounce. Su-85 trying to cover. Command tank providing a defensive bonus for these units, which is really nice. IS-2, unfortunately, has a decent front armor and can take quite a few shots. T-34 going in. I would ram that sucker, but pathfinding for the win. We have all four guys over here with all sorts of armor. All different armor, I mind you. Tactical support coming in. I know this because of all that smoke coming in. And also the special ability being hit here. And the suppression being hitting the AT guns. So once again, tactical support coming in. Very nice placement. Right at the edge of that. So they force them to retreat or engage. Exactly what I do. And artillery coming in doing a lot of damage versus the armor. Triple quite a lot of their stuff. All their stuff is backed up here. If they push up... Oh, there we go. P-47's coming in and get shot down. Yeah. There it goes. Smoke covering their escape. If I was that... I would try to chase them down and kill them. But, yeah, that assault allowed them a small period of time for them to capture all these points. Will that last? No. The Yag is going to push them. You can do a lot of damage, pushing them back. More smoke coming in, which is really cool from the attack support. This guy's moving. Oh, finally, this guy with the scout car is like, I'm just going to go behind their lines and kill as much stuff as possible, because why wouldn't you? Looks like maybe a plane did come in and kill something. I'm guessing a suppression run coming in here. No, close air support. My guess is actually that close air support is actually really good at killing AT guns or pretty much any light or medium armor. We have all these shock troops coming in, being suppressed by an MG. From a guy who has 800 munitions and will not call in use smoke or anything, so he obscures vision so he can move up. And please let the Stuka be good. Please let the Stuka be good. God damn it. You have one job. One job! Oh, look good. The Ostwind comes in and forces them back. Look how much damage it did. Oh, thank you, Ostwind. Thank you. Armor-piercing rounds, pushing back more infantry. Oh, look. Scout cars for the wit. Thank you, Camille. Just going after all their Katyushas. Was it worth it? Yeah. Was it 10, 20 fuel for that thing? No, 15 and 210 manpower. Yeah, worth it to kill those Katyushas. Worth it. Absolutely. Stug hiding in the corner. I love that. That's incredible. It'll be like, they'll literally charge and the Stug will come out of freaking nowhere and they're like, what the fuck? We have a Stug close air support. And them all bunched up together, which is not, which is not going to help. Oh, it does a lot of damage. Well, okay, not a lot. Decent. Healing the half-track. Yeah, that's the priority thing. Heal the thing that can't hold back the armor. That's what you need to do. Big armor push going on. Grenadiers unfortunately died, but air support and tank fire managed to kill the IS-2. That thing's dead. Katyusha fire trying to come in and kill the AT guns, but just out of range. Fire coming down. Oh, great. Now you use fire. I'm so happy for you. So, Panther might live? No, it's going to die. SU-85. Oh, wow. No bounce. Woo. Panther getting a nice shot off. Sherman, decrew it. I would steal it. But the problem is, even though this huge armor battle is going on, they're holding that right point. They're failing to hold mid. And that's the thing they need to grab. And they're just not able to do it. Also, with the Yag Tiger there, it's pretty much going to snipe all their armor consistently. Probably should reposition like here, so you can fire a little better. I feel like here you're kind of more obstructed, but whatever. Suppression run stopping them from taking the point, and that's GG. I want to say it's GG. Please let it be GG. I just want it to end. Just please let it end. Stuka, I swear, they're not moving. Okay, good job. You actually hit him. Now, if he can he might, no, the suppression and everything, he's not going to be able to decap it. And that's game. Overall, what do I think? I think that there were some really good plays on both sides. I think there were better plays on the German side. The Allies did one hell of a job fighting an uphill battle. I'll give them credit for that. But they opened themselves up multiple times for just direct assaults. Those scout cars, the Panzer IVs did a massive amount of damage to just busting through their lines. They were terrible at defense. It's like a football game where it's like, man, our offensive line is great, but every time our defensive line comes on, we fumbled, we can't get the enemy to fumble the ball, and also they just run it all the way up to the end zone and get touched on every single time. But we still do pretty good offensively. It's like, yeah, but you're not winning. You have to win both on offense and defense. Anyway, so Major somehow was the best. Oh, right. And also your shock troops are freaking terrible. No wonder you got least damage and least kills. You have 5 shock troop units. 5, and you get least. Shame. Shame. As in Game of Thrones. Shame. In any capacity. Let's see what else is going on. But it's overall good game. Everyone did pretty good. Major, I would say, why did you get it? Oh yeah, your Jacksons. They were actually really good. I was actually quite surprised. And let's see what else. Oh, maybe P-47s as well did a little bit. Long, most damage. I can understand that. Long, your armor was fantastic. Your Tigers, although you had plenty and they died, and your Stug close air support was great. Your Ostwinds, secretly, your Ostwinds were the best part of this game and just really helped turn the tide. Like, seriously, it was great how you used those things. And not only did they help kill all that aircraft, which hold on, how many? Yeah, they shot down at least 11 planes, at least I think. Okay, maybe at least 10, and then maybe killed 1 or 2 light vehicles, which is still pretty great. What else am I going on here? So yeah, most damage, most kills as well. Again, Oswinds, I again just give you credit. Yeah, if I click on your unit, I'm going to guess it's Oswind. No, Pack Gun, most damage. Wow. 88 kills with the flak panzer. Still really awesome. In any case, that's the game, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you want to support me on Patreon, do so. Like Chris, Leo, Tim, and Sean have. Thank you guys so much for your support. Otherwise, it's been Greyshot 117, and I'll see you guys next time.